Hey, it's Bex. Today's video I'm actually going to do the Bubzbeauty tag, the guilty confessions. What is your guilty pleasure? I love talking about science. Share something you did a long time ago that you're still ashamed of. So there's actually another question down here, so I'm going to do this one and that one at the same time. So the other one is reveal one lie you've told, big or small. When I was about 8 or 9, I used to go to the library all the time and I got really excited about it. You can tell that I'm like a complete nerd. We're only allowed to take 17 books out at a time. I don't know why it's 17, that's a really weird number. But anyway, 17 books at a time. So I'd used to, every time I go to the library, I'd take out 17 books. I was running to the library, and outside the library there's this massive stone wall kind of thing, and it comes up to my hip area, I guess. Just below, kind of the crotch area. And I was running, and I was running a bit too fast, and I had like quite a heavy weight of all these books, and I ran into the wall. It hit me just on my inside thigh. So I had a massive bruise, and the next day I had to go swimming. My teacher saw the bruise when I was getting dressed, and so she asked me what I did. Even at that age, I knew that that's a nerdy thing to do. I was too embarrassed to say that, so I said that I was wrestling with my brother. When my dad came to pick me up from school, my teacher asked to speak to him. When my dad came out, his face, you could tell that something was majorly wrong. And as soon as he got home, he called my brother down. My brother got beat pretty bad that day. And it wasn't until about 2 years ago that I actually told Ray why he got beat up that day. I'm laughing now, but it's really serious, and I'm really sorry. That was probably the worst lie I've ever told in my life, and I still feel very, very bad about it. Share one bad habit I have. Oh, I'm a massive worrier. I worry about everything. I stress about everything. One silliest thing that I got upset or angry over. When I was applying for PhD, I was trying to calculate how much money I would get for the studentship, how much money I'd need. Called my brother in tears because I was like, I'm not going to be able to do a PhD, I don't have the money. So it was kind of silly of me anyway to think about the money side of things, but yeah, I got pretty upset about that. Something I'm really bad at. I'm really bad at saying no. Share something you preach but never do. When my friends ask me for advice, I say all the right things, but I know that when I'm in their situation, I would be exactly the same. I'd be stressing, I'd be worrying, and I probably wouldn't listen to their advice that much. Have you ever stolen before? If so, what? I don't think I've ever actually stolen anything. Reveal one act of revenge. I don't really do revenge. I'm sure I've done something to my brother though. Yeah, I assume I've done something to my brother, but I can't think of anything. Name someone you used to envy. My brother. Mischievous thing that I did in my childhood. I used to get Ray told off quite often. I realise now that I've talked about my brother pretty much for all the questions. I used to tell on Ray quite a lot. So whenever we got told off, or whenever we did something wrong, Ray would never be like, oh, Rebecca did it. But for me, I'd always be like, Ray did it, or if Ray does something wrong, I'd be like, I'm gonna tell Mum. I was a really horrible little sister. So that was my guilty confessions tag. Until next time.